Welcome back, PoleSphereans. I am AJL, and this is your tutorial for
Mega Allegra.
That means we're gonna do Allegra, but we're doing it 4 different ways. So we are gonna need to make sure that you've got a strong invert and a strong inside leg hang. You also, this is not like strictly necessary, but if you want to have nice, clean, beautiful lines in your Allegras, you're gonna definitely want to check out our stretch tutorials for this down below. We've got split stretch, hip flexor stretch, middle split stretch, all the stretches. Because once we get into these beautiful tricks, you gotta have lines. Mega Allegra, all 4 ways. Here we go. We're gonna start with a nice strong straddle, pulling up into an inside leg hang. Make sure that your inside leg hang is nice and tight. So if you need to, grab onto your leg, pull it down. I don't wanna see any inside leg hangs along the pole. I wanna see it around the pole. From here, you can trap your leg either with a classic thumbs up grip or you can cup the pole. Either way is totally fine, that's up to you, but make sure your hand is right up against the knee. And you're gonna use your forearm to actually push your knee into the pole while your palm pushes back in the opposite direction. That's gonna give you maximum grip. So the classic open Allegra is with the back leg pressing down, the outside arm just reaching back to open up your shoulder, and then the top leg extending. So this is your classic open Allegra. Assisted Allegra, you're gonna bring your hand to your leg, pull that leg down into your chest, and you're gonna feel a much deeper hamstring stretch in the front leg. So here is very similar to a jade split. I like to hook this leg back on to get into the closed Allegra. So really important here, start with your chest up, parallel to the floor, and then twist before you drop down. Once you have your arm hooked, then you can start to lower your chest. And you can use this bottom hand to help push around to get into your armpit here. And then take your elbow a little bit upward. So you don't want your elbow pointing down towards the ground. You want your elbow upwards so that when you reach for your leg is a little closer. Once you grab your leg, extend your top, kick down, and arch. Straddle. Once you straddle for the no hands Allegra, you want to think about tilting your body away from the pole because that's really going to pull this top thigh into the pole, and then you can take your hands off and arch. So this top leg is really pushing in and you're arching back to keep your bottom bicep on. Hand on, bottom hand release to come up. You can hook your outside leg back into an outside leg hang, and then hands on in baseball grip straddle, lift up to come out. Some common problems that you find just with Allegra in general actually date back to your inside leg hang technique. So a lot of people learn inside leg hang by wrapping the leg along the pole. So it's really long, really beautiful, but not functional when you want to get into these really flexy tricks. Because the more you kick into your flexibility, the more this leg is going to start to elongate. And if you're already along the pole, your leg has nowhere to elongate to other than to just pop straight off the pole. So when you get into your inside leg hang, I want you to think about inverting to a parallel position. Your torso is parallel to the floor so that you can wrap your leg around the pole. So I'm just gonna demonstrate this inside leg hang. Body parallel, chest a little higher, and then you can wrap this leg nice and tight. If you have any trouble getting into this position really tight, I want you to enter into it from an outside leg hang and then into a flatline Scorpio. That's gonna give you the tightest inside leg hang of your life. And that's where you wanna start all of your Allegras from. Another common problem is after the open Allegra to the assisted Allegra, you want to get to the closed Allegra where you have to trap the bottom arm around the pole. So another common problem is actually reaching the pole in the first place. So as I mentioned, you want to make sure your body stays parallel to the floor so that you're twisting towards the floor and then leaning back. If you lean back before you twist to the pole, you're going to end up in this territory where you're like, where's the pole? I don't know. So orient yourself by thinking parallel to the floor, twist, grab the pole, and then you can lean back. So body parallel to the floor, twist, and then hand on, and then you can lean back. So you don't want to let your head come down too soon. Once you get your hand on, think about pulling your elbow back around the pole so you can get it right tight into the armpit. This armpit grip down at the bottom is ultimate for the no hands variation, okay? So with the no hands variation, you only get 2 grip points. You get this thigh and you get that armpit. That's it. So you've got to really twist and squeeze. Another option for exit, hand goes on the inside, hook your bottom elbow, push and pull and push and pull and push and pull. And that's another exit for you. So, there you have Mega Allegra, 4 ways. Make sure, hashtag PoleSphere, send us your videos in the PoleSphere member lounge. We love to hear from you guys. All of the instructors hang out there all the time because we a bunch of nerds. So come nerd out with us. I'm Andrea James Lui. Catch you soon.